Okay, so now it is June 1st, 4:08 a.m. I am trying to, and I hope I have this right. First of all, I started reading this book, The Doors, and filming it. The Doors Unhinged. I got this book out last year, last summer, or the last spring. But I didn't read it. I didn't read the whole thing, and I didn't film the whole thing. So I want to do that now. So there's total craziness that's ensued in the past, I would say, 48 hours since I tried to do that. May 30th, I filmed the preface and part of the first chapter. Then, May 31st, I filmed the rest of chapter 1. First of all, when I download everything, everything is all switched around this way and that because nobody likes what I said about them. For example, Meryl Streep. Um, I believe I mentioned, yeah, I mentioned Anne Romney. So, and she erases everything I say about her. In any video, anything I say about her is erased. So, I hope this is right. It's like playing the game with the shells, and you switch them all around, and where's the marble or whatever, what shell is in it, and they keep changing the the numbers, the way I have these numbers, 1 through 36, and I did 1 through 21 one day, and then I did the rest the next day, and they got all messed up, so I spent hours trying to figure this out, and so I'm uploading what I tried to straighten it out in my computer folder, and uploading it to my um, flash drive right now. So I'll do it in the library. But so then, going back to reading this book. So after I uploaded, because there's a part in here where I filmed part of the to in talking about what I wanted to say. I filmed a portion of this video, this DVD, When You're Strange. That part they kept deleting and deleting that particular video segment, which should be number 33 on here, and if it's not. So I just hope everything's right, and if it's not, I'll let you know. But after I did that and I uploaded that, and I had said this before, this wire that you use to for the USB cable, which for me, it plugs into the computer. If you want to upload, this is the part that plugs into the camera, and it broke. It broke. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Can you see that? So it broke. So I wanted to buy. First of all, I thought I might have to buy a new camera, but I couldn't. I didn't think I would have enough money. I wasn't sure what to do. I didn't think I would have enough money because I should have had $60 having gone to the store the other day. I had $100 to begin with. I spent $35 total the other day when I went to the ShopRite, bought some cat litter, and went to the dollar store and bought a couple things. I spent $35 total, which would leave about 65 left. Yeah, well, I only had 45 in my purse, in my pocketbook. So, um, uh, I didn't think I could buy a new camera, but so I wasn't sure where I want. As soon as this broke, which was yesterday, which was Sunday, late Sunday. Well, actually, it was about 9 o'clock Sunday morning. I said, and I had called up the. I was thinking of going to um, like Staples, something like that. So there's one. So I happened to call the Toms River Library, and it said they were open on Sunday from 1 to 5. Well, I didn't listen to the whole recording, but So I went. I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll go to the Staples in Toms River, which is a little farther than the library, and then I'll turn around, come back, and then stop off at the library. Maybe I can get some more things, doors, library materials like CDs and DVDs, or books or whatever. Or just look around, and they might actually be there, as opposed to if I went to Lacey, I'd probably have to put a request. So I did that. So I walked to. First First of all, I walked to the Toms River Shopping Center, which when you first walk down 160 Main Street, 166 there, and there's a sign that says there's a Radio Shack there. Well, it's not there. So then I crossed the street and I went to the Staples and I bought a micro USB cable. And then I went to the, oh yeah. So on my way, I stopped at the Rite Aid. I gotta say this. In South Toms River, you know the Rite Aid in South Toms River? Right by the bicycle shop there. Yeah, well it was closed. It was closed. It said it opened at 12 p.m. Opens at 12 p.m. So I was there, well obviously a little before 12. So it must have been around 11. Because first of all, I left my house at 9. So that's almost to the library. And, I left my house at 9. And I got there probably around 11 or a little before or a little after 11. So that was closed. That one was closed. So I went on to the Staples, bought a micro USB cable, and then I happened to see there's a Rite Aid across the street on Route 37 from the Staples. So I went in there and bought another micro USB cable. And I figured whichever one is wrong or one of them, I can return them. So then I went to the library, and I got there about 12:15. I hung around for it to open, and then the kid, there's a bunch of people like just hanging around the library, and they said to me, the library is closed from May to it's only open from like May to no. The library is closed after May, the end of May. There's a sign on the door, on the library door. So I don't know why were these kids, so they're all like hanging around, like it's going to open. So I'm waiting for it to open, and it's like 1 o'clock. And then they say, I go up to the door, and they say, oh, the library is closed. See the sign, So basically, it's supposed to close for the summer. So it's only open till May 31st. And as it happened, there was a sign that it specifically was not open May 31st, even though it's still May, but there's a sign that's specifically not open. So in other words, it's not open. Now, what the real story was, whether, I just didn't listen to the whole recording, or, they just didn't tell you, or somebody else did the last minute switcheroo, I don't know. So that didn't really bother me too much. I was sitting there for 45 minutes. So I walked home, and I tried my micro cables. Well, none of them worked. Neither one of them worked, I should say. The one I bought at Rite Aid or Staples, because I needed a mini USB cable. So I came home here and I went ballistic because my stupid microfiber cloth that I bought in the dollar store for $1 that I used to wash my dishes. Well, somebody fucking took it. They took it, right? Because I went. First of all, they don't want me to read the Doors book, so they don't want me to be able to charge my camera or upload anything from it. So when I bought these cables, so somebody stole my dish rag. Well, it just made me ballistic, to get needled every time I do something like this. So, I got so mad. I went out. First of all, I had no money because I had bought 2 cables. I only had $45. So I had to return one to get some money back. So I walked to this Rite Aid over here in Bayville, across the street from and next to the TD Bank, across the street from the ShopRite. Returned that micro USB cable. Then I walked down to the Walmart. And, luckily, I was only home here for like an hour or something. I had like 3 pieces of toast or something like that, and a cup of coffee. So then I walked down to the Walmart. So you're talking about me. So from 9 o'clock in the morning yesterday to, I got home here from the Walmart at about 9 o'clock at night. So pretty much walking like for 12 hours with the exception of being home here for an hour or so, So, so I got home, and thank God this one does work. So it works. The one I bought in the Walmart. So what I'll do is, since I'm going, so I still have the one from Staples, which is on my way to Lacey Library, or on my way back. So I'll return that one, which will leave me with about $20-something if somebody doesn't steal it in the meantime. So I am uploading this. I hope it's right. Like I say, I was just trying. After I filmed the second part, the remainder of chapter 1, and so I really didn't go back and check too much what was in. If it's correct, the first segments 1 through 21. But so anyway, that's it. So I'm gonna, so I have some cats videos um, and this book. So now I can read this book, you know. And what happened? So what happened was with this camera. I don't know if I told you that it was like crooked, like the way it fit in there. Well, this is the metal housing that I was trying to plug into, and it didn't work. And so when I came home, I just tried this just now, the one I bought from Walmart. I thought, oh, this doesn't work either. The metal housing. However, I took it off. And you know, it plugs in fine. So it didn't fit. It didn't fit over this exact shape, but it is the correct plug. So I just took that off. All right. So this is 11 minutes and 5 seconds.